My name is Melissa Jones. I am a freshman in college, and I guess I started the pandemic, or it started during my last couple months of high school. The lockdown came a little bit before we were supposed to have our last Spirit Week, which is like super fun. Like now that we were seniors, there's a lot more that we got to participate in for Spirit Week. And it was kind of like disappointing that we couldn't like decorate the front hallway of the school. Like that was a big thing I was looking forward to. We didn't get to have prom, and so like all of these things were, we were kind of expecting to have them and didn't.
Did you have graduation ceremony?
And we didn't have an actual graduation ceremony. We had instead like you could come into the cafeteria, but it was just like you and your parents, and you'd like walk across and get your diploma. So in that respect, I think it definitely helped me to like slow down a little bit. And I definitely do spend a lot more time with my parents. Like we go hiking like every weekend.
Oh,
So.
okay. The only other question I have for you is a lot of people, since they've been stuck at home, is that they've developed new hobbies, new skills, new things that they're doing. Is there anything new that you've tried since you've been in this pandemic?
I feel like at the beginning, I was like trying to pick up some new hobbies. Like it was like the end of my senior year. I was like, I don't have that much school. I have so much free time. What do I do? And so I started with gardening.
Oh.
So I started growing some stuff over there. That was pretty cool. It didn't last too long. But I think the main thing that's lasted the longest was like going hiking regularly.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one. So, what are you doing right now that you probably won't be doing once everything is back to whatever the new normal is? I mean, do you volunteer anywhere, or you?
Yeah. Actually, right now I volunteer.
There's a lot that's different. How I interact with different people, how I'm single, still trying to date. You can't really date during a pandemic. How I go to the grocery store, I work in a hospital, so how we have our morning rounds. There, it used to be we tried to meet in person. Now it's all virtual. Online we do Zoom, we do Teams. We use Teams for rounds, and so that's mostly what we do. Break rooms. You can't sit in break rooms together. There's a capacity, a maximum capacity that you can use in break rooms. So for a break room that normally could house 14 people, you now have to cut it down to 7, and you all have to socially distance. We have little plastic plexiglasses inside of the break rooms that one person sits on one side, one sits on the other. So it's a lot of things that has changed. How I interact with my grandchildren and my own children, because they all live their own separate lives. And, I have to think about, okay, this person went out of town, so I can't see them for a while until I know for sure that they're safe and free of symptoms. And
So because you live by yourself, has it been harder on you being home and not having any kind of interaction, or do you have interaction?
I do have interactions with the grandkids. I do try to go and see them. I do still try to do something fun and something educational with them at least once a month. So they're allowed to come over here right now. Three of them may not be able to come because one of my grandsons was exposed to COVID at school on the 17th. But today would be the last day for him to quarantine, as long as he is still symptom free today. So hopefully tomorrow he'll be able to actively participate with our activity.